isn't quite what I thought I'd be. When I was a kid on VOIP, I thought when I get older I'd marry her. I told her. Now I'm 26 and I work in an office. 9 till 5's not the best, I'll be honest. If I could change a single thing, I'd make it me and not him. He's in your bed, I'm in your Twitch chat. I've got the key and he's just a doormat. And even though he's got social skills, that doesn't mean I can't pay the bills. Anyway, make the most of him, 'cause she moves on pretty bloody quick. Oh, oh. Your new boyfriend's an asshole. Jared,
of course I met Jared.
The one who took you away from me. You hit it off instantly. I know, 'cause you won't stop telling me. I've seen his jawline, shoulders and muscles push against his fashion sense. I've thought about what he looks like nude. I'm not gay though. 'Cause she's living the dream. Oh, she's living the dream. From back when we were 17. She's living the dream. Oh, she's living the dream. From back when we were 17. How on earth could I be safe when I'm one click away from insane? I just think that I deserve a little bit of what I earned. I'm not gonna make another scene. The one I made when I was 23 means I'm not allowed in Disney World. But he's in your bed and I'm in your Twitch chat. I've got the key and he's just a doormat. 'Cause even though he's got social skills, that doesn't mean I can't pay the bills. Anyway, make the most of him, 'cause she moves on pretty bloody quick. Oh, oh. Your new boyfriend's an asshole. And your
sounds quieter. I gotta crank the tunes down. There we go. I still had the tunes at full volume. Let me make sure. Let me move my mic as close to my face as I can, because we've been in lax mode. The only thing I've been recording is, like, my D&D sessions, which is not for the public, it's just for us to look back, so that I can, like, you know, go back and do things like figure out what directions I turned in the goblin caverns that we are navigating, because I definitely didn't remember to take notes on that. Anyway, not to be specific or anything. God, I miss this. It's been so, like, it was so weird, like, this feels weird, I don't know, like, it feels like I've been away for, like, way longer than just, like, 3 weeks. I think that's how long it's been. It's been right before Christmas, because, my God, guys, the holidays were a lot. They were a lot. Let's see. Let's see. When was the last time I went live? It was the 22nd. So it's been a little under a month since I've last been live. But the holidays were crazy. Obviously this year, like, Christmas was, like, Christmas Eve and Christmas was a Saturday and a Sunday, and New Year's Eve and New Year's was a Saturday and a Sunday. So when you work in the retail world, that means, like, basically a 3-day, not even, I would say like a 4-day, just, like, straight insane, like, trip. Like, Friday is already the busiest day of the week in a lot of retail industries. And, like, it was crazy, and then it was the holiday all weekends, and then because it was the holiday all weekends, people had Monday off. And so it was just, like, 4 days straight of, like, total chaos. And I needed some time after that to kind of decompress, kind of, like, regain a routine and some footing. I got to do a lot of cool things. How was your guys' holidays? Did you have a good Christmas? Did you have a good Hanukkah? Did you have a good New Year's? Or whatever you celebrated? I think everybody, like, technically celebrates New Year's because it's just the beginning of a new year, right? Like, although it's the Lunar New Year, right? Like, soon, if it's not happening already, if it didn't already happen. But yes, it was crazy. I needed a little bit of time to kind of decompress, get back into a schedule. My group of my friends and I had this little get together that was just referred to as soup. Lunar New Year's is coming Sunday. Thank you, Melly. I knew it was sometime soon because my coworker took off so that he could go to, like, the parades. But I didn't know when the exact day was. Thank you. It's good to know. I'm honestly, like, really excited for, like, the New Year events and stuff. Thank you. Happy New Year to you, Melly. I'm so happy to be here again. We're gonna be playing some really fun games this year. I bought a bunch of games during the Steam Winter Sale, and I'm very, very excited to get to play some of them with you. I might try and play one of them today. I had a little bit of a change of plans, kind of last second, just so I was, like, thinking of playing something at the end of the stream. But I wanted to also catch up and chat and stuff, and I also wanted to do kind of like a combo haul of, like, the few things I got for Christmas, and then I got this giant box of merch for one of my favorite book series, The Foxhole Court, and so I wanted to go through everything in that box and, like, show kind of the stuff that I got, because the Foxhole Court brain rot is, like, so real right now, and anyone who's even familiar with that book series or has ever heard of it, like, knows probably why the Foxhole Court brain rot is so real. It's not a coping mechanism. I don't know if it makes the rules on that, Melly, because I think it could be. I think it's a legitimate way of coping. Even if we're using it as such. Listen. Hey, I'm reading another book at the same time, right? It's fine if I'm reading 2 different books at the same time, right? That way, it's not, like, the only thing I'm using to cope with. Do you notice how I wore orange as well? Totally not for that reason. This is the outfit of the day. This is the fit check I'll give you guys. we've got like the fake knee-high fishnets on. Just a little black skirt, and my Year of the Tiger sweater from last year, from last year's Lunar New Year. I'm very I love this sweater so much. The little tiger is so cute. There's something about like the orange on the head that makes me just like irrationally happy. like when capybaras have the little orange on their head, when the tiger has the little orange. In the game that Flu and I play together, and like Aaron and Mel as well, Sky, they're gonna be having a Lunar New Year event, and they're gonna be releasing a cosmetic that has a little orange on their head. Yeah, exactly. My skid, my Sky kid, is going to have a little orange on its head, and I'm so excited. It's such a dumb thing to be so excited over, but I am, okay? For Christmas, we had like a really chill Christmas, which is my favorite type of holiday, which is when you don't really have to worry about like bustling around or doing anything in particular. I'm so hyped. I'm going to Disneyland this weekend for me and my for your anniversary. Not get to see a Year of the Rapid celebration. I'm hyped. That sounds so cool, Maz. Oh my god, I hope you have the best time ever. That's gonna be incredible. Have so much fun. I didn't even realize that Disney did a Year of the Rabbit celebration. That is incredible. I hope you have such a cool time. Take lots of pictures. Yeah, we had a really chill Christmas, and I got to do like a little white elephant exchange with some of my friends, which I got. I don't remember if I showed that before my break, because I don't remember if it was immediately before or immediately after I started my stream break. But besides the point, I don't think I can find it like right off the bat here. But I got like My Little White Elephant book was Mel. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Thank you. 23 month streaks, guys. My 2-year streaming anniversary is coming up in February. February 13th is the first day that I ever streamed. It is so soon. That's crazy. Crazy to think we've been hanging out that long. Thank you so much for the resub, Mel. I appreciate it. Some of the things I got for Christmas. Oh, the thing I got from the White Elephant was a little card holding book. So like it's made for spell cards when you have a spellcaster in D&D, and it has like erasable like cards that it comes with, where you can use like an expo marker to write down spells and then erase it. But I'm actually using it for story beat cards from this pack. Oh my goodness, everything always falls from my little. I need to reorganize my little. I have like a cart directly next to stream that I keep all of my D&D stuff on. And I really need to reorganize it, because at PAX Unplugged I got a ton of minis, and now they like constantly fall and knock everything off of my cart. So I need to figure that out. But yeah, I got a bunch of story cards at PAX Unplugged that like have prompts to help you build like one-shot stories off of, or just like campaign premises off of. So I put all the story cards in there because I got an expansion pack for it that's all gothic spooky themed. And it came in like a Pokemon style like pouch where like you rip it open once and that's it. And I was like, I don't have anywhere to store these cards now. And then White Elephant happened and I had the perfect thing to store those cards in. So that's what we're doing. The other thing that I got for Christmas that I was really super excited about is that I got the next 2 Adventure Zone graphic novels. For anyone who doesn't know, the Adventure Zone was my first and my favorite D&D podcast. And these are the graphic novel adaptations of the arcs of the Adventure Zone. If you guys have ever heard of the Adventure Zone and you're like, man, I wish I had the time to listen to that podcast. First of all, as always, I always recommend listening to it. But if you don't have the opportunity to listen to it and you want kind of a quick and easy way to experience the beauty that is the Adventure Zone, check out the graphic novels. They're amazing. Sometimes it's a lot easier for people to read like a comic book essentially. It's beautiful. It's illustrated by Carrie Peach, who is such a talented artist. I met her before at one of the graphic novel tours, and she's just so lovely. And there's a bunch of fan art that they feature in the back of the Adventure Zone graphic novel, so you get to see kind of a mini catalog of like fan creations as well. Shout out to D&D podcast from before D&D decided to go evil mega corporation. Yeah, for real. God, the stuff that's happening with Wizards of the Coast is a mess. The graphic novels capture the vibe so well, and they're so well made. Absolutely, 1000%. That is definitely the easiest way to experience Taz if you don't have the time to listen to all of Taz. So I'm very excited to read through those because it's Petals to the Metal, which is the one that I missed the release for like 2 years ago at this point, I think. And then the newest one, Crystal Kingdom. The next one is on pre-order right now, the 11th Hour, which is my favorite arc of the Adventure Zone other than the Rockport Murder on the Rockport Limited, which I just have a bias towards. If I was to eliminate my bias towards Rockport Limited because I just love murder mysteries and I love Angus MacDonald, who is the NPC that is introduced in that arc, 11th Hour is definitely the best Taz arc in my opinion. And the music for it is so good. Oh my god, what if we just listened to the 11th Hour soundtrack? Like, I can do that. I have that power. And Griffin McElroy won't yell at me for using his music, so I appreciate that about him. Good man. This is actually the music that I played in the background of the playthrough that we did of Whispers in the West, which is that Western mystery game that we played a little while ago with friends. 11th Hour is very good. I just love it so much. One of my dream builds for a cosplay is to do Roswell's suit of armor, and use like insulation, like the insulation foam that you can like spray in a can. I want to use that to create the effect of like the clay like overflowing from the inside of the suit of armor. I just think it would be a really fun learning opportunity and like give me some practice building like full sets of fake armor. So I think that would be really fun to do one day. And then get a little bird. I would probably talk to Aston about getting like a puppet style bird where I could make it like speak and then put a little thing that I can control with a remote that plays like Roswell's voice lines. I think that would be very fun. If you're intimidated by the length of D&D podcasts, the length of the Adventure Zone balance is really not that long compared to others on the market. It's 69 episodes, nice. And each episode is around an hour to 2 hours, if I'm remembering correctly. You are remembering correctly, Mel. In my opinion, the Adventure Zone is way more, is one of the more consumable podcasts just because the length of the episodes is super short compared to others. It's only, I think the longest episode they ever had was 3 hours long, and that was like towards the finale, and it's because they were trying to fit finale material into it. So they're typically around an hour and a half to 2 hours. And Taz Balance was an experience unlike any other that I've ever had. So highly, highly recommend it always. Yeah, I also, very exciting news for stream community. I got a capture card for Christmas. So we are going to be able to play some Switch games on the PC. My lovely little Switch here that I have. I don't have like a ton of games on the Switch just because I found that the Switch like the games that I play on it are like the ones that I wanted to have a Switch for. I have Overcooked, I have The Outer Worlds, I have Okami, Night in the Woods, Mario Party, Animal Crossing, and Sky Children of the Light. I would love to do some Sky play, as well as, I really, really want to do an Animal Crossing series where we redo my entire island. Not from scratch, because I worked way too hard hunting for my dreamies. But yes, I want to like renovate my entire, island. Like I want to flatten it and move all my villagers like to the beach, and then turn my entire island into this like high fantasy style like fairy Dungeons and Dragons style world. So I've played Aaron, I played the first I got to the first moral dilemma in the Outer Worlds and then put the game down and never picked it up again because I couldn't make the decision, because the decision was like, hi, welcome to this planet. The giant factory that everybody in this town needs as a source of income and as well as a source of a lot of our food is broken right now. But there is like a power, like there's an alternate power source like in the desert that we haven't been using, and it's like our backup power source. But there's a group of marauders out there using that power source to power their little like encampment, which is like, the marauders are people who are like anti-corporation, and it's basically like make the choice to either ruin the livelihoods of everybody in this city who's like just getting by doing like their jobs, or and like generations of families live there, or like basically cause the death of everybody in this marauder camp by completely robbing them of their power source that like turns all their lights on, keeps their food running and stuff. And it's like, how am I supposed to do that? Solar Moon System, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Lemon Tree. I hope you enjoy the stream. The first moral dilemma is the worst one in the game. Is it? I like literally couldn't get past it. I was like, how am I supposed to choose? Because the people in town are just like living an honest life. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm talking about the game Outer Worlds because I was talking about how I got a capture card for Christmas, so I get to play games on my Switch now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I couldn't get past the first moral dilemma. Doing good, just having a bit of a headache. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope your headache goes away. I hope you're drinking plenty of water. I understand how that is. I have a migraine disorder, so I get headaches all the time. Solidarity with you. I hope you feel better. Wow, I forgot how hard The Clock Strikes Noon goes. Let me just... Okay. Is Outer Worlds the one by the people who did Fallout New Vegas, but they made a new studio? That feels correct, Maz. I don't know that for a fact. It is. There you go. Aaron said it is. Because it is like very post-apocalyptic. It's like retro-futuristic post-apocalyptic where we're in space, which is my favorite brand of apocalypse. So I would love to play with that with you guys. And honestly, I think it would be really fun and interactive if everybody helped guide me through the moral decisions, and we as a community made the moral choices. Most of the other choices are lean communist or lean capitalist. Yeah, exactly. The first one is just like, the first one literally doesn't even feel like, oh, I'm doing a good thing for the corporation. It just feels like I'm doing a good thing for the people who live in this town. Like, I don't feel like I'm supporting the corporation by allowing the factory to restore operations, even though the stuff happening in the factory is not great. But yeah, it's literally choose which innocent people get to live. Exactly. So, I have a feeling that if I go in and I play that choice, I'm gonna end up going with the factory, just because there are so many more lives that'll be affected by the factory being out of commission. And I know that that's playing into capitalism, but also like, if I don't do it, then they're definitely gonna send someone else to do it. Like, I feel like that's what's gonna happen, is like, I choose to spare the marauders, and then they come in and they're like, you have set up with another lady in the game. Is it the mechanic, Aaron? Because if that is true, then I called that from the second I met her. Yes! Yes, I could tell the vibes were there. They were absolutely there. We mind linked. Guys, let me show you what I got in this box as well. But yeah, so capture card games are going to be happening. Something that I really want to try and figure out if I can do with this capture card is, I have a PlayStation 3, and for that PlayStation 3, I own The Last of Us. And with the HBO Max show of The Last of Us airing right now, I would love to do my first playthrough ever of The Last of Us, because I watched someone play The Last of Us. I watched a couple people play The Last of Us, so like I'm very familiar with the game, and I love it dearly, but I've never played through it myself, and it's been so many years since like gameplay of that game was like popular for overtime. I love you. I love you, Aaron. Have a good day at work. The Last of Us is one of my favorite games ever. Yeah, like I like it's been like years since like gameplay of that game was like relevant, you know? Like it's not a new game. This is them developing it into a series is kind of like how they developed The Witcher into a series like years after The Witcher came out. So I feel like it's been long enough that like I don't remember most of the gameplay. Like I remember key stuff, but like it's been so long and I've watched so much other like content in between then and now that it would still feel like a very new game to me. So I would love to play it on stream. I think that would be very fun, especially with the show airing right now. It would give a lot of people an opportunity to see the source material that the show is like pulling from, because then you get to see all the little Easter eggs and recognize things in the show as it comes out if you're able to watch it. I watched the first episode, cried even though I knew exactly what was gonna happen, and man, I'm so pumped for the rest of the series. It looks like it's in really good hands, and that excites me in like nothing else. But yeah. So I'm really hoping that I can figure out how to hook up my PS3 to my computer and stream the capture from that, because if I can do that, The Last of Us gameplay is coming. And if it's not, if I can't do that, then I might end up just caving and buying The Last of Us on PC, because I would simply, I just really want to play that game. I really do. Yeah. I'll add it to my wish list just to have. Oh wait, they're releasing it March 3rd for the PC. Interesting, I didn't even know that. I was gonna watch it this morning before work, but then I was like, wait, it's a stream day, and ran here. Oh, thank you, Mel. I appreciate that. Guys, do you want to see what I got in this big box? Which side is my address on? Kind of both sides. I got this big box of merchandise for my favorite, book series, if you guys would like to see. For any of you who are not familiar, I am a huge reader, and one of my favorite book series of all time is this book called the All for the Game series by Nora Sakovic. This is the first book in the series, The Foxhole Court. A lot of people refer to this whole series as The Foxhole Court as opposed to the All for the Game series. So if you've heard of The Foxhole Court, you've heard of the All for the Game series. The other two books being The Raven King and The King's Men. Phenomenal book series. It definitely, like, tread lightly if you are a person who has a lot of like, if you've experienced trauma and you have triggers, don't read this book series blind, because it has a lot of potentially triggering content in it. I would definitely look up trigger warnings and stuff like that, because it's a book about a bunch of like young adults who need a second, third chance at life, like another chance to do something, to make something of themselves. And it's very queer, it's very like found family, it's very good. It's such an amazing series. And so there's a company called Obsidian Moon Crate, and they did an entire All for the Game inspired crate, and I hopped on that shit so fast, and that was like June of last year, and I finally got it shipped to me in January. So the first thing I got was this planner. This is obviously for 2023 to 2024, meaning it goes to January 2024. But it has a lot of like of the quotes from the book and stuff throughout it. I really, really like that. That quote is so funny to me that they started the entire series with like the I would blow you quote. There's a bunch of little quotes like interspersed in the pages as well. I gave you the most rapid fire haul I could, Melly, so this will be a little bit more in depth. Gosh, it's really hard with the glare of the pages, but I'll kind of like explain what I'm pointing at. This is the January books section, so they have like an entire section predating every every month in this planner to plan what books you want to be reading. This is a page that I won't particularly be using so much because this is like books as they release, like when they're releasing, when they're shipping, like tracking what books you've ordered and stuff. And I like using my local library, so I don't buy a ton of books. They do have a challenge section though, where you can challenge yourself to read a certain amount of books in a month, and I think that's kind of neat. And then here, where I filled in, this is my currently reading, my currently watching, my up next to read, and my up next to watch. And then I get my favorite quote in a January book I get to put here, which I'm very excited. And then there's a little note section for, that's specifically a note section for book stuff. Because I believe at the end, well, there's also like notes on the side of every week. And so I've been using my planner actually as more of a journaling style thing because journaling is super good for your mental health. A lot of therapists recommend journaling to help you kind of I think it makes the passing days feel a little bit more real when you take a second to kind of write down things that happened. So I've been making a note of like at least one good thing that's happened every single day. Just to like have a little preservation of like good memories that have happened throughout the year. So like I wrote like here on Saturday I went to lunch with BB. That was a good thing that happened. On Friday, Melon read some of the Foxhole Court to us, and I also wrote that I played a really good round of Dead by Daylight with Clue. Like stuff like that. So it's nice. It kind of helps you be a little bit more aware of how many things you're experiencing on the day to day. Yeah, look at like this is these are so like nice, the formatting. Thank you, you are amazing. Weeps, cries. At the end of every month there's a recap page, so you have like the best part of February was blank. The area I saw the most success in during February was this. If I could only pick one thing to improve in March, it would be at the end of March, I would like to say I accomplished blank, and final thoughts leading into March. So it's like a little like let's think about what we want to do next month type page, which I think is also really cool. I think it's a really thorough planner, and I like it a lot. So I was super glad to get this. I like how it kind of also looks exactly like the first book. I like that they left it simple and kept it like that. So that's my little planner. Hopefully this, I don't think it'll get me banned on Twitch to hold up a letter opener, but this was a little knife that came in the box. It's actually a letter opener, but it is a replica of one of the knives that one of the characters keeps in his arm sleeves. I was talking with Akis last night and they mentioned loving Kevin, so maybe we'll have a full Fox group someday. Belly. We gotta get Iggy here. We gotta get Plu back here. You, me, Suvi, Akis, Iggy, Plu. What, we're missing like 3. Bubs? That's a very close count for how many people we could have as foxes. Mel too. That's a lot of people. This knife also, you can kind of see it, but it's like embossed in it, so I'll read it to you. It says, "Don't touch my things," which I think is really good because that's one of Andrew's quotes, and Andrew is the owner of this knife in the book. I really like it. We only need 9 people. Yeah, that's only too short. If idols can do it, so can we. Exactly. We need to get 2 more people to read the Foxhole Court. Maybe I will sway. Maybe I'll make a deal with Kat with Bard Bugcat and be like, hey, I'll read the Locked Tomb series if you read the Foxhole Court. If you read the All for the Game series. I think that would pan out. Maybe we can get Crystal in on it. Cause Crystal would kill it as like, oh, can you imagine Crystal as like Dan or Allison? Absolutely devoured. Read Locked Tomb, please. I will. I promise I will. I'm finishing the Red Queen book, so I'm on Warstorm. Hiding behind this pusheen is my to be read pile. I'm reading Warstorm, so I've got a little bit ways to go. And after I'm done Warstorm, I am reading a one-off book called The Once and True. Once in Future. I knew True was wrong. This is what I'm reading immediately after I finish Warstorm. It's a sci-fi queer retelling of the King Arthur myth that my friend Dave lent to me. But when I'm done though, Locked Tomb is the next series that I want to tackle. Apparently there's also a webcomic called The Once and Future. But they're different stories, different authors. Like the webcomic is not an adaptation of that book. But one of my friends that I play D&D with on Tuesday, he lent me that book because he was like, you would love this. And I read the description and I was like, absolutely I would. Thank you so much. So that's on my next on my list. I'll let you know how it is. This was the mug that came in this box. I really like the packaging for it. I like how they give you the silhouette of the art. But this is the three, I would say, most, like, central characters of the entire series. We've got Kevin Day, Neil Jostin, and Andrew Minyard in this lovely little, like, plant moment. This is also, like, my favorite shape of cup because it looks like those camping tin mugs. This is ceramic. It's really nice as well. But I love the shape of this mug, and I just think it's so cute. Like, that's so cute. The art is so good. It's LL Starcaster, art, who is a very well-known artist in the All for the Game fandom. So we have that mug. Love it. Love to see it. The trio. A lot of people ship all three of these characters together, and I don't blame them. Let's see. Okay. We have something very simple, which is just this plushie of a fox, which I love so much. Very, like, sturdy plushie, like, not floppy at all, but very soft. And it's wearing a Palmetto State Fox's jersey that says, Minyard Jostin on the back with Neil's number, which I love that implies that this is their child. Robin looking different. Love that. So cute. I know Robin's not also their child, but I like to think of it. Red-shaped. Exactly. Alright. This was one of the coolest parts of this box, which is custom candles that were made to smell like the Neil, who is the main character of this series, and this one's called Pipe Dream. My favorite thing about this candle, other than the fact that look how nice this, like, candle case is, like, for something that's a custom-made thing, this is, like, really nice glass, and it's got one of the bamboo lids, which is my favorite type of candle. It's got a crackle wick, and I love crackle wick candles, for those of you who don't know what that is. This wick is made of wood, so when you burn it and it burns the wax around it, it crackles like a campfire, and I love that. This is very, very citrus scented. It smells like orange. Crackle wick, yes, I love them so much. It describes the scent as nothing, citrus, and an attitude problem. So, very, very Neilcore. I like how they went with citrus. As if Neil doesn't constantly just smell like sweat, which is 1000% what like most of those characters smell like. And then we've got the Andrew candle, which is called Home, which makes me emotional because my favorite quote from this book is the one that this one's referencing. It's because he lives with fruits. Yeah, you're so right. You're so right. This one's also wooden wick, obviously made by the same people. Look, it's a black wax. Isn't that so fun? Oh my god. This one smells like cigarettes, which it doesn't. It doesn't smell like cigarettes, which I'm kind of glad because cigarettes make my lungs hurt. Cigarettes, leather, and badassery. It mostly smells like leather. It kind of smells like, you know those candles that are like, this smells like a man? It kind of smells like that, where it has like a kind of like musky cologne scent to it. But I definitely smell the leather aspect to it. He is a fruit himself too, absolutely. My phone is allergic to the word love for some reason. Oh, he loves fruits, gotcha. Neil loves fruit and is a fruit, true. But yes, and then you've got like, you can kind of see there's like a guy in a leather jacket behind this one. Bangers. Bangers only. This is the purple worm from the 11th Hour OST. This was the thing... Okay, I was just making sure. These are things that I was most excited about from this crate. I think I already said that. I think I already said that about something else. I think I may have just said that about the candles, but I actually forgot. I keep forgetting that these came in this, and I'm still blown away. These are acrylic stands of the entire Fox Full Court team, like the entire Fox team. So over here we've got, let's do a little, let me take them out of their plastic so they're not super reflective. Worm jams only. We've got Dan Wilds, Matt Boyd, Renee Walker, Allison Reynolds, and Aaron Minyard on this side. Wait, is that Aaron or is that Seth? That might actually be Seth. It says 6, so that's probably Seth. Did they include Seth? Yes, they did. That is Seth. I was confirming whether or not that was Aaron, but it was definitely Seth because Aaron's on the side with the monsters, obviously. Fuck Seth, but also yeah. They did include Seth. He is one of the OGs. Here are the monsters. So we've got Nikki, Ray of Sunshine, Nikki Hemmick. This one is Aaron Minyard. This one is Andrew Minyard. This is Neil Jostin, and this is Kevin Day. So we've got all of the kids. Like, look at how cool that's gonna look on display. Are you kidding me? I might have an entire shelf just dedicated to my Foxhole Court books and these standees when I move into a space where I can have like a little library nook. It also came with 2 other standees of the, like, literally every character in this book series that is a player on a team, like, basically got, and I'm right for doing so, Melly. We've got, Rico Moriyama and, Jean Moreau of the Ravens, the only 2 Ravens that matter. Look at how little Rico is. Look at how little Rico is compared to the monsters. I didn't show you the Ravens ones? I thought I did! Look at how little he is. Bitch! Where do you get off picking fights? Dead built like a baked bean. Yeah, that's the Ravens ones. This one is the Trojans. Man is also 5 foot. Yes, he is. 1000% canonically. It is so funny just reading through all of the heights of the people in this series and being like, Nora, why did you make every single person in the series like the most tiny person in the world? Here are the Trojans. I'm so bad at remembering these 2 lovely ladies' names. But oh my god, what is his name? Jeremy. This is Jeremy in the center. Ray of Sunshine, we love him. I'm pretty sure it's Sherby. My brain. It's been so long since I got through the 3rd book. We love them. Just a guy and his women. She literally said she didn't know why she did it. That is so funny to me. Just subconsciously making, like, every single character in your series, like, around 5 foot. Like, there was, like, no in-between when she was making the heights of characters. It was like, they're either 5 feet tall, or they are 6'5". And that's it. Jeremy and the Lesbians from the Trojans. Exactly! God, I should really know their names, but it has been so long since I've read book 3, so I don't remember. And I'm pretty sure I don't think the Trojans get any screen time until book 3, but I could be wrong. I'm like I'm forgetting what events happen in which book. Because half the time when I read this series, I read it all in one, like, straight go, and so it all just, like, Alvarez? That sounds familiar. Oh my god, this is a bonus track that we didn't get to hear called A Wizard's Duel. I love that. This is gonna be... Oh, the second to last one on this. Okay, we're not quite through it. Okay, put these back in here, but yeah. Aren't those cool as hell? The artist for those is also LL Starcaster, which I'm so glad because, like, I wouldn't want to have any other artist's art as giant standees in my home. I actually have a different Andriel, standee already in my home by Midgard Art, who is another lovely, artist in the fandom. So I have that one already, like, they're up here. You can't see them, but they're up there. Thank you for the lurk, Mel. Ooh, okay. Those out the way. We've got the pins. Layla McDermott and her girlfriend Alvarez, first name unknown. Gotcha! I would never have remembered Layla in a million years. Here are the pins that came in this box. They're so well made and they're so big. This box was about $85, which I think with all of the stuff that came in it, like, that's an insanely good deal. Like, I would have paid $85 for those standees alone. This is the Trojans symbol. This is a, is it the queen? This is the king's, chess piece with a raven on top of it because Rico is the king of Exi. And this is the foxes, biting the neck and killing the ravens. I love this pin so much. I think it's so, like, I love how actually animalistic they made this, pin. Like, it's not a cartoon, like a cartoony version of this. This is like a very detailed rendering of a fox eating a raven, and I love it so much. Okay, the rest of the stuff I feel weird about showing on stream, because it's kind of like vaguely horny. We've got Neil and Andrew. This is a book sleeve of Neil and Andrew for carrying soft covered books, which all of the Foxhole Court books are soft covered, but we've got Neil and Andrew. These are gonna last on screen for about 2 seconds because the art is just seriously it's so horny. Here's the trio that was on the mug though, in a beautiful print. I like the fashion choices of that one. Here is Andrew and Neil. What am I saying? Did I say Aaron the last time as well? If I've ever said Aaron, replace it with the name Andrew. I don't want to show these two. Yeah, here are the very briefest of glimpses of those ones. Andrew and Neil, and Neil, Andrew, and Kevin. I can only show them for 2 seconds. This sticker sheet came with it as well. We've got "You Are Amazing" between switchblades. We've got the key that says home on it. We've got "It's Always Yes with You" with Andrew and Neil in the middle. We've got the flip phone. Shush. The art is for the Patreon only. Exactly. The flip phone that they give Neil says 0 on it, which is the countdown text message. Deadliest Piece, we've got Kevin with the Queen. And we've got Pipe Dream with Andrew's hand and a cigarette, and it says Pipe Dream in the smoke. I love that very much. The stickers, yeah, the stickers are good. And then the last thing that came in that box, I believe, unless I've taken other stuff out of it and I've moved it and I can't remember, but the last thing in that box is this wall, hanging of all of the characters, rendered, like, honestly, really realistically, which is, like, really cool. So we've got Allison and Renee here. I literally love how Renee looks. Her hair looks very similar to the wig that I made for her, and that makes me so happy. That one is Kevin. And then we've got Wymack. We've got, oh my goodness, Andrew in the black t-shirt with Neil leaning on his shoulder. That's Abby, who is the team nurse. We've got Matt and Dan. We've got Aaron Minier down here. And then, I believe that's Nikki sitting in the front. This is so confusing to me, right? Because that looks like a very femme face, which makes me think that it's not Nikki, but isn't that all of the characters, right? Like, Allison, Renee, Kevin, Andrew, Neil, Aaron, Matt, and Dan. It has to be Nikki. I don't know why, but it looks very femme to me. Not that a guy can't have femme features, but just like in comparison to the rest of the femme characters on this pennant. No, this one's definitely Dan. Cause she's chilling with Matt. This one down here is the one that is definitely Nikki, if it's all of them included on here. But yeah. I mean, there's like the odd chance that it's maybe Robin? Oh no, but then all of the seniors would have graduated, so that would make no sense. It's gotta be Nikki. Anyway. That's really cool to me. I think that's really neat. Again, when I have like a little library nook, in whatever future home I will live in, this will be there. There will be like a little Foxhole Court shrine, essentially. Because of how much merch I've accumulated for it. I have an entire Eat-A bag dedicated to the Foxhole Court, which, like, when I started collecting Foxhole Court merch, I never thought I would have enough merch to ever, like, be able to make an Eat-A bag, which is why I bought every single piece of Foxhole Court merch I could get my hands on. But now there's actually, like, there's, like, a decent little fandom that consistently makes merch, for this book series, and it brings me so much joy, especially in, Russia. The Russian fans of the Foxhole Court, they make so much beautiful Foxhole Court art. Oh, sorry, I gotta put all this stuff back in the box. Oh, and now that I've shown all that to you, I can finally put those things away so they're not just, like, living in a box on my floor. The rationale for the game fandoms keep this fanbase alive. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. The All for the Game fandom in America is, like, 6 people in a shoelace, and Melon and I are 2 of those people. The Russian fandom is, like, carrying the weight of this fandom on it. But it's great. I love it. I have prints and a zine from, one of the Russian fans that produced it. I have no idea where that is offhandedly right now because I have a bunch of prints and stuff tucked away, but I know it's here somewhere. Yeah. I think that's everything I had to like show off. Trying to think if I got anything else. For Christmas, I get a board game every year, and this year I got a board game called Lucidity, which is a very fun game. It's like a rolling dice luck game. And I played it a couple times with my mom and my brother. You're playing as a dreamer who is either trying to get through a dream in its completion without becoming a nightmare, or you do become a nightmare and then your win condition changes, and your main objective usually is to prevent the other dreamers from escaping the dream realm, and helping, like, basically like coercing them to turn into nightmares as well. It's very fun, and I really like it, and I like that it's kind of a luck-based game, because I like games that there's strategy to it, but you can't fully control the outcome, because strategy games, if you reach a point with strategy games where like you get the strategy down, or you play with somebody who knows the strategy really well, then it makes it much harder for other players, especially newer players, to kind of like get a foothold in a game. So I like that there's a randomness factor to Lucidity, because it doesn't like confirm that you can execute your strategy the way you want to, which I really appreciate. It's like an adaptive strategy game, which I think is so cool. Oh my goodness. So let's see here. Yeah, I hope everyone had a wonderful New Year's. Not Ainsley, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Lemon Tree, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. We were just kind of catching up because this is my first stream back in 2023. I'm very excited. I'm going to talk a little bit about what my plans are for this year. Some stuff that I want to do. The first thing that I really want to do is I want to I want to complete all of the sub goals that I've had kind of on the back burner for a while that we hit and I just never really executed. One of the huge ones being obviously the sea shanty stream. I think I was building it into too much of a production. And also, like, it kind of sucked because the people who I wanted to play, who I wanted to be involved in that stream, like, work schedules happen and, like, life changes happen. And so, like, it's going to be really difficult to get everybody I originally wanted involved in it, like, on board. So I'm just going to, like, plan it, and, like, see who can come and, like, make sure that we get a good, like, crew of pirates on board with us. And we will sing sea shanties, and I will have my big pirate hat, and, we'll have a good time, and we'll play Sea of Thieves. What is the other one is my Animal Crossing stream. So I was waiting on a capture card. I finally got a capture card. So, during the first Animal Crossing stream that I do, I will be cosplaying as Celeste, the lovely owl from, Animal Crossing, my favorite little villager. Here she is. I have a full Celeste cosplay that I can't wait to show off. I actually want to make, like, a better cosplay in the future, but for now I have the makings of a really nice closet cat cosplay, combined with a few pieces from when I attempted to do Celeste at a con. I actually still have, Melon gave me these really lovely prints of Celeste that have been beside my computer literally since I set up my PC, and I love them so much, and I'm very excited to be her. So my first capture card stream where I play Animal Crossing will be in Celeste cosplay. I'm very excited. I would love, I want to try and do a monthly community event, whether it's a game day or a movie night. I want to try and make it a monthly thing to at least ensure that we are getting a little bit more out of our Discord and our community. I want to connect with you guys better this year. And speaking of sub goals, this Saturday, I will make a graphic and a better announcement in the Discord as well, but this Saturday will be my prom date sub goal stream, where we hit a sub goal, where I am going to be playing Monster Prom for the first time ever, and I will be wearing my prom dress from my senior prom, my actual prom dress that I went to prom in, and getting all gussied up to look like prom. So I will be playing Monster Prom. I'm very excited, and we're gonna see if I can get a date to the prom. I can't even remember. I'm trying to remember. I'll probably talk about I'll probably tell prom stories from my actual prom. There, especially because my school did a post-prom, which a decent amount of schools do, but we had like a big after event after all the proms, and that's where like the real shit went down. Is that why you were sharing prom photos in Discord? Yes, it was, Belly. I was trying to figure out which of my dresses I should wear for the stream, because the blue one is my junior prom dress and the pink one is my senior prom dress. Because I was the girly who went to every single school dance I physically could attend, because I really liked dancing with my friends, and that's been a thing about me my entire life. And any excuse to dress up really pretty and go dancing with my friends was an excuse I would take. So yeah, that was that's why I was sharing those photos. So yeah, we decided that I'm gonna be wearing my pink senior prom dress, and I will fully look all dressed up. I actually still have my corsage from my senior prom. I'll see if I can uncover that and show it off as well for the stream. But yeah, that is what we're gonna be doing this Saturday. Today I was originally gonna play some Journey with Blue, but we are let's see what time it is. It's 2:41, so I've got about like 45 minutes left of the stream. It's a little bit of a shorter one today. I want to try and keep streams to like 2.5 hours, like if you were sitting down to watch a movie, unless we're playing like a story-based game where we will use like what's it called, like key moments of the game, like in between milestones of the game is when we'll kind of like end streams and stuff. Because like I said, I do want to play games like The Last of Us this year. I also want to replay the quarry and see if I can save more members of the counselors, because I did such a bad job on our first playthrough of the quarry, and I really want to do better. So we're gonna replay the quarry. Phenomenal game, my favorite game that I played in 2022 for sure. We're gonna get back and play a little bit more Sims this year. Like I said, I'll be playing Switch games. Let's see what I've got in my library. Is there anything I can play that's like short, maybe? That we can kind of launch into here, because like we could start playing some Bear and Breakfast. I just got that game and I'm very excited. Because that feels like a nice cozy game. Yeah. So we got a ton of stuff on the board for this year. I've got like Bendy and the Ink Machine. We're gonna play more. We're gonna have another spooky stream where I turn on jump scare sounds, where you guys can use bits and channel points to scare me while I play a scary game, especially because slated for this year is a new Amnesia game, and I'm a huge fan of the Amnesia franchise, so I really want to finish my playthrough of the first game. I don't think we've even gotten to a point in that game that I am in like actual danger, and yet I am still so like cautious and scared the entire time. Let's see. Yeah, I also have like, I have the other Monster Prom games as well. I think the only one I don't own yet is Road Trip, but it's on my wish list. I just wanted to get through the other two games before I bought the third game. I also have Inscription, which is that really cool kind of like, not quite like horror, but it's definitely got like kind of like dark mystery vibes to it. We'll obviously play more Dead by Daylight, as I still love that game and I love playing it. I got Strange Horticulture, Soma, like so many games that I picked up during the Steam sale. Cult of the Lamb, Mortuary Assistant. Like, I'm so excited to play a bunch of new games with you guys. This Thursday, we'll be playing more Tiny Tina's Wonderland with Matu, which if you weren't here for the previous streams of that, it is a like D&D style like first-person shooter that takes place in the Borderlands universe. Hello, I am doing working. Hello, Ewan. So much one of your faves. I remember, I think, watching Markiplier play it a long time ago, but I don't remember enough specifics of it to, like, not, like, to, like, if I'm gonna play through the game, I won't remember a lot of it, so that'll make it, like, fun and exciting. But I love, like, I love games in that style, so I'm very excited to play it. We might get back into a little bit of Minecraft this year because, my goodness, the beast confronted. That's probably still pretty quiet for you guys. If the music is too loud, let me know, but it sounds fairly quiet for me. Yeah, we'll probably get back into a little bit of Minecraft this year because I really want to do like a high fantasy server where we all make like big fantasy builds and we use mods that add like dragons and like cool fantasy like building materials and stuff like that. Like I want to make Skyrim but in Minecraft, you know what I mean? So I think that'll be really fun. I wonder if the actual Dungeons and Dragons world, I think it was called Creepers and Catacombs or something like that. There was like an actual D&D like gameplay in Minecraft that you could do that was like made by like Rostraw's community. And I wonder if it's a public release thing or if it's like an invite only thing, because I'm pretty sure the NPCs are voiced by people. I don't know if the NPCs like, I think the NPCs respond to you. I don't think that they are automatically generated, so I'm not 100% sure on that. But if that's a thing, I want to check it out. Yeah, we've got so much good. And then this, like I said, so Thursday is more Tiny Tina's Wonderland, more of that D&D Borderlands style game, and then Saturday is going to be our Monster Prom stream. I'm very excited. The inner like debate I had on whether or not I would stay loyal to my original statement of wearing my actual prom dress versus my deep desire to wear the beautiful Selkie dress that I got for half price off of Depop, because I got the beautiful like cloud. Yeah, this Saturday, Ewan, I'm gonna be doing my prom date where we go, I wear my actual prom dress and I go try to get a date to Monster Prom. I got the like ball gown cloud pattern Selkie dress and I want to wear it so bad for a stream. But I have to be true to my word. I have to wear my actual prom dress. Honestly, it'll be good to get my actual prom dress like some more use, even though I didn't actually spend any money on my prom dresses. Both of them were free and I got them from a church, despite never attending church myself. It was just a nice event that a local church put on. Thank you, Ewan. That's okay. I understand Saturday is a kind of strange time for everyone. It'll be my normal 6 p.m. stream. I'm hoping that everything pans out on time, because I will be going to lunch with my friend who GMs my Tuesday Pathfinder game, because we're doing a gift exchange where I'm getting some delicious cider from the cider place that he works, and I get to give him his gift, which I think I told you guys before what I got my friends who play D&D with me for Christmas, but it is this dice rolling tray. Hold on. My goodness. Maybe I didn't say it, and I only thought I did, but this nice dice rolling tray that I got from PAX Unplugged. I think he'll really like it. And it feels like a very full circle moment, because when I started playing D&D, they were the first group of people I ever played any TTRPG with, and I didn't have a dice tray. I actually still have the original thing that they gave me as a dice tray. My friends are like older guys. So they gave me this cigar box as my first ever rolling tray, and I still have it. And honestly, it worked really well. This is like actually like metal, and this is all felt lined. So it was a really nice dice rolling tray for them to give me. So this was the first thing I ever had as a dice rolling tray, and I still have it. And so it feels very full circle to get to give my dear friends, like known cigar smoker Levin. It feels very full circle to get to give them like an actually like a tray that was designed for dice rolling. You know what I mean? And I think they'll like the little like beer kind of theme of the interior of it, because this is from the Heroes of Arcadia game. But it's also got like swords and skulls and d20s and magic and stuff. I think it's really cute. Oh my god, Blue. Popping a stogie. So, very nice. My goodness. This was what I listened to, I think, when we were playing a horror game, and it freaked me out. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. I'm very excited. Gosh, let's play a game, shall we? Okay. I'll run a poll of the people who are hanging here. Don't act like a fool. You like your stogies, don't you? What is that word, Plu? I have a cherrywood dice box from Wormwood. The dice rolling tray that I use all the time is this one from Elderwood Academy. It is a magnetic dice rolling tray. You don't know stogies? I just, like, I know what it means, but, like, I never hear anybody use that word. This is my normal dice rolling tray, from Elderwood Academy. It is leather and wood, and it magnetizes to itself to form the tray. I've had this for a bajillion years. This was the first ever actual dice tray I got. Boom! It's so nice! Shut the hell up. Yeah. Matsu! Thank you so much for the resub! 13 is a pretty decent roll. Resub roll not great. But thank you so much for the 23 months. I appreciate it. Oof, Erwin. Yeah, everyone's got to roll to see how good their 2023 will be. 17! Let's freaking go. I gotta roll. I gotta roll and see if I crit. One way or the other. I don't care which way it is. Let's see what I get. Okay. Middle of the road. 11. Hey, with my modifiers, that's like a 17. Double ones, yeah. You know, my modifiers. The modifiers that I definitely have. I got this other Elderwood Academy thing at PAX Unplugged, but it's this sick coffin, like, dice holder that has this raven and this moon pattern on it, and I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. Oh my goodness, Mom! Treading on the edge there. I will never forget watching you roll over and over to get a crit and then popping in and rolling 2 nat 20s in a row. Literally, Aaron. Iconic. Iconic. Mama Lemon's okay, we rolled low together. Yeah, you and Aaron are hanging out in the bottom. If this was a perception checking game, you guys would probably be too preoccupied talking to each other. Alright, let me run a poll really quickly. Which game do you guys want me to play for the next, like, 40 minutes? Dead by Daylight, obviously, are always on the market. There is a new Fang Min skin, apparently, in the Prime Gaming, so we can take a look at that, and I can do a couple Survivor runs, or I could do a little bit of Killer, even. Killer might be fun because I'm solo. We can do a little bit of bear and breakfast, which is obviously the complete opposite vibes from that, but also very much an option. Let's see. Let me see. What else do I got? Got a decent amount of things, but like, which one of them are things that we can do in like small bite sizes? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Darwin! Wifey, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a lovely day today. Thank you so much for stopping by and resubbing. Oh my goodness, sorry, I'm looking at my list of games really quickly. I will look back at chat in 2 seconds. God, I share, a library with both Matt and my brother, so the amount of games that I have access to is unreal. I feel like I should just pick between those two. Do you know what I mean? Here, I'll throw this one in as a wild. Actually, I don't have it downloaded. I was gonna throw in Untitled Goose Game as like a wild card option, but I don't actually have it downloaded. So I'm actually gonna say we can start the Strange Horticulture. I'm gonna say Strange Horticulture is the third option. Which, if you guys aren't familiar with what Strange Horticulture is, it is like you run a plant shop and you try and help solve mysteries and stuff like that based on the clients that you help that come into your plant shop. So let's run that. You guys decide what we do for the next 40 minutes-ish. Hello, Splitgate Rounds. Hello. Metu. Everyone who has Mysterium, hop on right now. Let's play Mysterium. Few rounds of Mysterium, never hurt nobody. At some point, I'm going to replay Firewatch. I might do that on my own time. I was gonna do it on stream, but now that I say that, I might do it on my own time and just edit it into a video or something, because Twitch decided to delete my entire Firewatch playthrough because they decided that Prime users were not going to be able to store their videos for, like, basically, there was a glitch. And everyone who was getting 60 days of storage because they were a Prime subscriber and not because they were a partner, there was like a site-wide glitch with Twitch where they basically were like, just kidding, you only have 2 weeks of storage. So people who had VODs that dated back earlier than 2 weeks, they just got completely deleted, like with no warning because of this glitch. So I lost my entire Firewatch playthrough. I don't know if you guys would want to watch me play that again or if I should just play it on my own. We'll decide a little bit later in the thing, because I really, like, I don't know. I love that game so much, and I'm very sad that my my gameplay of it got deleted. Mama Milk, thank you so much for the follow! Welcome to the Lemon Tree. I hope you enjoy the stream. We are picking which game I should play for the rest of our stream time here, which is about like 40-ish minutes. There's a chance I could go to 4, but I don't want to push it too close to when I have to play Pathfinder tonight. So there is a poll running. You feel welcome to vote in it. Baron Breakfast is hello, how are you doing today? Welcome in. Feel free to introduce yourself to the rest of the community in chat. We have Dead by Daylight, which is my normal content. Like when I run out of content ideas, I just play Dead by Daylight. Or if I have a ton of friends who are willing to play Dead by Daylight with me, we play Dead by Daylight. Bear and Breakfast obviously is a little, like, kind of like what I call a farming sim, except instead of farming, you're opening a bed and breakfast, but you play as a bear. And Strange Horticulture is a mystery game where you play as a plant shop owner, and you have to, like, solve a mystery throughout town by helping different clients and stuff like that. So we're gonna get started on that probably. All of which are completely viable options. It looks like Strange Horticulture is gonna win. I'm very excited. All of these were good options. Bear and Breakfast and Strange Horticulture were both games that I got during the Steam sale. Strange Horticulture won, so that's what we're gonna be playing. Also, thank you guys so much. Mysterium is so fun. Yeah, that was so fun. What the heck, right? I love Mysterium. We have to play Mysterium again soon. Also, all of my friends who own Mysterium tell me. Like, go in Game Combo chat when you have a second and tell me that you have Mysterium. Actually, wait, I guess I can check who has it in their library, right? Looks directly at this. Mel, Iggy, Matu, Flu. Oh, I didn't. Oh, interesting. I thought Awen had it. Lag. What's wrong, Awen? Did you want Bear and Breakfast to win? I do. Oh, you do? Oh, you did. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, Aaron, are we not friends on Steam? That's actually a very real possibility because I don't know if we've ever played games together over Steam. I'm trying to think. Oh, wait, but we played The Forest together. Huh. Oh, no, there you are. Okay. It says you have it in your library, you've just never played. That's why. We have to play it together. We have to play. We played Pico Park. Yeah. It wasn't showing me because you've never played it before. Okay. I'm gonna load up Strange Horticulture. Let's make sure that it's downloaded itself all the way. It did. Excellent. I literally like started downloading it as I watched the poll finish, because it wasn't originally. My goodness, Snow Crash. Okay, wait. Let's go to this. There we go. And it downloaded in like 2 seconds. We love to see it. All right, let me change my category really quickly. We'll go from just chatting to Strange Horticulture. There we go. Let's play. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. I'm gonna pause that music and we're gonna switch to my main screen. I'm hoping that there's no like deafening music that all of a sudden decides to play as this game launches. Okay, that's fine. A little loud, not too bad though. Not the worst it could have been. I have definitely been more deafened by a thing before. New game? Oh wait, let's go to here real quick. Oh my goodness, yeah, let's turn that down to like, we'll go to here and we'll turn the sound effects volume to like, there. That sounds good. Visuals, yeah, that's fine. Plant labels, language, English, okay. Hopefully they have, subtitles. That still sounds kind of loud to me, but why is every video game so loud when it starts? Yeah, good question. Okay. Let's go. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that the neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There's much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. I like the symbol that they designed for it. Ooh, this game features some small text. If you're having difficulty reading, you can hold shift to zoom in. Good to know. Day 1, Friday. I found it, an excerpt on the elusive wandering Boo? Come to the library in Ambleside, and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone, P.S. Give Hellbore a good scratch behind the ear for me. This is Hellbore, our little cat. Yee! He purrs! I love him. Is it a little loud? It's got my little sprout on the OK button. Hi! Hi, Aya! How are you? Hindi. Alright, I'm gonna... This... I'm gonna turn it down to, like, there. I feel like that feels reasonable. Okay. What are these? You can water plants using the watering can to earn will to explore. Interesting. I have a growing fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. Interesting. Look at my plants! I got mushrooms! Wait, what's this? Ooh. It looks like this. I'm touching things and things are happening and I'm not sure why. I'm definitely gonna hit the bell. Oh, I can water stuff. Oh, I can also reorganize my plants? Wait. It smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Ugh. Oh, wait. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna ring the bell. This game is Strange Horticulture. We just started it. I play as a plant shop owner who has inherited it from my uncle. And I sell all sorts of strange plants that he's been collecting. And it's kind of like a dark mystery game where a bunch of my clients will come in asking me for certain plants, and I have to kind of discover the mysteries of this town by interacting with the customers that come in. I'm gonna pet my kitty one more time, and then I'm gonna hit the bell. Hey. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. Oh. What a wonderful place to spend your day surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has got the better of me. I must find out what they're saying. St. John's poppy? Oh, so I need to give her St. John's poppy. What is this? Dangerous plant, grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. Keep it secret. Don't know what that's about. St. John's poppy. Okay, so it's a flower that looks like this. The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draught that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. The flowers of the St. John's poppy are bright red with a yellow center. So that... Do I have them? There they are. I want to look at it. The flowers are red with a sweet scent. Okay. I spelled John's wrong? Okay. Okay, achievement unlocked, beginnings. Okay, that's all I needed to do. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. Click to close and add to the book. Okay, interesting. Cool, so I'm gonna end up going through like a bunch of these plants and learning what their uses are and stuff. What's this? A map of Undermere and the surrounding area. This is a big map. This is where we are. We're in Undermere. Holy. What's this? This looks like one of those like decoder rings that you used to get in like breakfast cereals and stuff. I wonder what this is. Okay, that's a letter. Will to explore. Oh, I can just like... I mean... The library in Ambleside. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear and can't wait to show me what she's found. Oh, she gave me rare plant things! That is a big map. This game is cool. Gilded Dendra, do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to Dendra's miasma, a sure and painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. The Wandering Boo, so called this because the fungus can move slowly in the dark. It has been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They are also quite hard and sharp, earning this plant the nickname Finger's Bane. I love that. I feel like I'm learning. I know that these are probably not real plants, but I feel they're very cool to me. Okay, making sure that I'm not missing any hints or anything like under these plants. Okay, making sure that they're not blocking anything from my sight, you know? Just doing some rearranging. Okay. Let's bring up the next person. I'm sorry to scare you! David Schaefer. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Oh, I gotta give him a British accent. Good for the plants though, eh? Got a letter for you. Oh, he's the mailman. Thank you. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that the wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. This reminds me of one of my players in my D&D campaign collected feyberries, and I need to figure out what they do. This is neat. Yeah, I like this a lot. So, Gosforth. On the northeast corner of the wood. So Gosforth is over here, and the northeast corner would be here. Nothing here. Okay. You can water your plants using the watering can to earn will to explore. But how long do I have to? There we go, I see. I kind of want to go and see if it just wants me to go straight to Gosforth. Because that was definitely the northeast side of the woods. Okay. Maybe if I just go straight to Gosforth. I should not have come here. A darkness hangs over this town like an executioner's blade. I feel a rising dread in my chest. Oh. Shit. Okay. I did that. Wait, but I didn't do this one. Oh wait, the woods to the south of the town. Wait, hold on. Those woods. Oh, wait, I gotta water my plants. I'm gonna give it one more go. I think I just got myself one step closer to doom by going to Gosforth. I wonder if you can just die. I wonder if that just kills you if you reach the full capacity of the Rising Dread. I'm gonna go. Do we think it's here? Do we think it's here? Probably here, right? Does that look like? Northeast corner, right? Yeah, I'm gonna try here. Yes! The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and the clamor of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. Give me that plant! Woo! Excellent, look at my beautiful plant! A single sweet-smelling dark flower. I wonder if it's in my book. Alright, you are no use to me anymore. Do I archive these things that I've taken care of? Yeah, let's do that. And then this dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. Keep it a secret. I need to do that as well, but I'll attend to another customer in the meantime. Let's see if I have... this plant. That doesn't look like it. I don't think I do. I don't. Okay, good to know. Gilbert Ames. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way round, back through Backbarrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here for now, and I've brought Fennet from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Lemon dandy. Okay, which of these do we think looks like lemon dandy? Lemon dandy. This one. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. Okay, is it this one? Yeah, look. The smell is faintly off-putting, but not overpowering. It says curled leaves, so this has to be it. Let's label it. This is like a medicinal thing, so I'll keep things that have, like medicinal purposes. I'm actually gonna... Can I change the label of this one? I just want to change the color. This one is for paranormal reasons. It's purple. Purple is paranormal, because St. John's Poppy was the one where it can, like, make your hearing better. Alright, let's give him some lemon dandy. Play identified. And I got this guy. I already forget what he told me it was. Winter boar. No. That is in alphabetical order. Is it Candy Bird? No. I already forget. Is this what I just got? What does it say? Pale yellow flowers. The leaves are quite soft. My god, this was so close to looking like this that I got very nervous all of a sudden. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna travel to the place that this letter tells me to travel to, Backborough. So it's the hills to the northeast of Backborough. Okay. So Backborough is here, and this must be the hills. So let's go here. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a gray morning has turned into a bright sunshine. A good thing too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, a cloak of unwelcome shade. This one. Okay. That is the one that this guy was telling me about, so now I can archive that. Okay, let's take a gander at what this does. Red fruits, long flat leaves. Okay. Faye Swift. I wonder if I can just die. What, Matu? My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing, but not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. Is this the one that I gave the forest comfrey? I need sleep. Okay. Forest comfrey, that is this. It's this strong-smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping draughts. The comfrey produces a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made up of many smaller flowers. So... this one. It's pungent, but not unpleasant. The bulb is a soft yellow. The leaves are waxy. Okay, it's definitely that. I'm gonna put a label on it. And it's gonna be a yellow label because it's a sleeping thing. Forest comfrey. And you can have some. Butterdale. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Interesting. I didn't gain that plant, right? It was just something that I learned about. Is that any of my plants? Oh, wait. Let me see this. That looks like that. This is Butterdale for sure. Okay. Oh, look, it has people. Oh, the psychic. Faye grew up with her mother. Her father was rarely violent, but once is enough. When he struck her, it finally broke the hold he had over her mother, and she fled in the night, the sleeping Faye held close. Faye often has vivid dreams, but has never considered that other people do not. She came to Strange Horticulture seeking relief from her nightmares. Oh, interesting. So she's like a important character. She comes at night, and I don't know what that little eye means. Sounds hot. Nora Butterfield. Got any wandering boo? That always reminded me of, oh, what's his name? That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the boo, if you've got it. I learned about it. I can't remember what it looks like. Oh, it's the fungus. Is it this one? Let me see. Not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the undersides are somewhat sharp. Red warts protrude from the caps. Yes, this is it. So... Cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. This one doesn't have, like, a specific use. It just says it... Like, it just tells me about it. So I'm gonna give it a pink label because I don't know, why. The weird ominous creature, I mean. Oh, of course you do. I like petting the cat just for bonus. My identified book entry. Lady of Summer. The leaves curl round delightfully, which combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. Lady of Summer. That looks like one of the plants I have. Oh, it's this one, right? I want to look at that real quick before I end the day. All around delightfully. Yeah, I think this one's the Lady of Summer. We're gonna give it a yellow tag because she helps with memory. Okay. Do I want to explore anywhere? I don't really have any motivation to explore anywhere. I wonder if this is... Okay, interesting. I'm very curious as to what that is. Oh. Row H, the third river. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Row H. Okay. Wow. What's up? Yeah, strange. Look at my key. Okay, guys. It is 3:30. And I think that I just heard but I had to finish and I wasn't in a call or anything. Oh, I don't know. Very cool. I think that we're gonna call stream there because it is almost 3:30. I don't know, Matt. I don't know. That was a really cool introduction to this game. It seems like a really neat game that I cannot wait to continue playing. Thank you so much for joining me for it. I know it was like really short. We got through one day, but I think one day is a solid like cutoff point. I would love to keep playing, but I don't want to go too long because I do have to play Pathfinder tonight. Thank you guys so much. Yes, absolutely, we will play more. 1000%. Let me make sure that it's saved and everything is good. Yes, okay, it is. All right. Let's turn on a little bit of tunes really quickly as we wrap up here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. For real, I love being back. Thank you so much for being here for my return. We are going to have a lot of fun this year, and God, I can't wait until like summer, like spring and summer are back here and it's not this dark in the middle of the day. Like, what's that about, you know? Gosh, let me see. What can I play? Let's play this. Hi Walks! Oh my god, we are ending stream, but it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. Strange Horticulture seems like a really fun game, and we will definitely keep playing it. I miss you guys so much. Let's see if we can have, let's see if we can find someone to raid. No shot that there's... Okay, wait, let's see. No shot there's no one I follow. Okay, there's only... Wait. Okay. Okay. Of course, hi! Thank you so much for popping in, Walks! It's good to be back, thank you! We are going to go raid, Meggie, because Meggie is lovely, and, she's playing Minecraft right now. Let me just double check that she's not ending or anything. I don't think she would be at this time, but let me just double check. Let's see. What's Meggie up to? Oh, I gotta sit through an ad for Marvel Studios. You knew we were gonna raid Meggie? Well, I mean, what can I say? I love Meggie. Huge Meggie enjoyer. And I feel like the vibes of Meggie will very much reflect the vibes of playing Strange Horticulture because, I don't know, the cozy vibes are there, you know? It looks like she's playing Skyblock, which is really fun. I haven't played Skyblock ever. I almost said in a long time, but I don't think I've ever played it. Oh, wait, actually, you know what we're gonna do? I know I just said that we were gonna raid Meggie, but Meggie just got raided by like 240 people, and I don't want to do that to y'all. I love Meggie so much. We're actually gonna redirect because of that huge raid she just got, just so it doesn't get eaten in that massive, like, there's a huge spam going on in the chat right now, so I'm gonna redirect us. We're going to Destiny. Who is playing, wait, actually, what's this person doing? What's this person playing? You know what? We're gonna go to Cat. We're gonna go Cat. Let's go to Cat. I know I just listed like 3 different people and everyone's like, I have no idea who you're talking about. Just raid somebody. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. All right. There we go. We're gonna go raid Cat. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back on Thursday with some Tiny Tinas with Matt. Again, use the raid. I'm gonna sub-raid thing real quick just so I can copy it. Copy. Boom. I love you guys so much. I will see you on Thursday. Mwah! Make sure you spread love, spread positivity, and spread puppy girl supremacy. Bye.
Lost in shimmering light, rest my head on my pillowcase again. Talk me through one more night. Pull my sheets over my head and plug me in. Go live, I'm telling myself it's just 5 more minutes. I'm feeling my eyes getting heavy again, but we won't sleep. No, we won't sleep.